Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today we're going to be taking out the Golem again to do some law enforcement. The police Golem is going to go and hunt some Mordu's headhunters. We've got the Mordu's headhunter mission to do right here, which involves you destroying a lot of ships. I like doing this mission in Marauders because it goes so fast. And it's also very nice because some of the Mordu guys are going to be very far out, so we'll be able to hit them very hard with the Golem's cruise missiles that reach out to massive distances. But before we get into that, I wanted to do some slight fit analysis, because in Pithum, the program you can use to look at like very detailed stats on fits, we can check here like how the stats on the Golem we got here, because we pretty much got an anti-gank Golem, so it's like made to make it as hard as possible to gank. So we've got the cloaking device, the MWD, so you can do the MWD cloak trick when you go from gate to gate. Then we've got like a field extender 2s here, large shield extender, damage control, and the high grade Nirvana implants to give us like a fat buffer. And I made a slight tweak here from before, because before I had a Pithum C-type medium shield booster, but now I'm putting in an extra large shield booster, and it's not cap stable, and that's a bit unfortunate because I like the way the Pithum C-type medium shield booster, you could just leave it on, it was completely cap stable when you turn the MWD off. So it'll be not as like, you know, like less input required, but it's going to give me a really good boost per second. And this could be good if I were to say get ganked, because then for a short amount of time I could just like overheat this, get really good at HP per second. And even though the gankers are very likely going to out DPS my shield boosting by quite a big margin, it'll still be good because you could think of it like it's like subtracting some ships off the grid. Maybe this would subtract like 2 or 3 catalysts, and that could maybe be a good thing, because I mean, we could overheat this, use this for like a short amount of time until Concord comes, and it could probably help us a bit in that short amount of time. We'll get a very good burst tank here. It'll probably be the same amount of tank over time as the medium shield booster since we're not cap stable, but we'll have a really good burst tank, and that's very important when it comes to the ganking. So we'll go here, go and Pithum right here, and we will input our fit. So we'll actually go with first the medium shield booster that we're using before. So medium shield booster. Put the Pithum, no, remote shield booster. We want to have the medium shield booster right here. And then we put the high grade Nirvana. High grade Nirvana. There we go. Full high grade Nirvana in here right now. And one thing also to just check here is the implants, because I've got some shielding, but shield management 5, and shield operation 005, and a capacitor management 005. So we'll put those in as well. The shield management, operation, and then we'll put capacitor management in here as well. We'll turn off our MWD. So look here, this is the stats now with the medium shield booster. So we've got some boss tank even with the medium shield booster. 750 HP per second omni tank, plus the 261 HP per second passive tank. So this is a really good, really powerful, and that's just when we're just using the medium shield booster. And I've turned off the MWD because when I turn this off, you can see it's a lot less with the boosting because our capacitor is not enough. We'll run out of capacitor very quickly. But we'll then put the extra large shield booster to see how that is. Extra large. See, now put the Pith X type extra large. So this is quite interesting actually, because you can see here the extra large shield booster, when you take into consideration the cap, like, because this lower one right here takes into consideration the cap, so it's like as if you were to like boost it, pulse it, so you'd be stable. Because you know you could obviously just pulse it like maybe every 2-3 seconds, and you won't you run out of cap. But it's actually less HP per second than the medium shield booster. The thing is, our burst tank is a lot more, so this could be good then for gankers. Because like say we overheat this, and this. See, 4.9k HP per second right here. That's some really good HP per second, because that could negate maybe, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 even maybe catalysts. So that would be like a lot of negated DPS on the ganker side. So that would be really good right there. So this is looks like an interesting option actually. I mean, it's going to be just a tiny bit less HP per second than the medium shield booster. It's less cap stable, but we have that really nice feeling that we've got a really good burst tank right here. So I think that it's actually good that we carried this, even though it's quite expensive. I think it would be good to carry this for anti-Gank measures. I mean, for chill mission running, probably it would just be easier with a medium shield booster. You leave it running all the time. But I think this could help, like, you know, get the good burst if it was ever needed in an emergency situation. So we'll go here, and then we'll then accept the mission and undock. I mean, in some ways, I think maybe the medium shield booster could be better for ganking as well. Because, like, look here, I'm having to put 2 of these Republic Fleet ballistic control systems to like increase my ability of getting like CPU to be able to fit this extra large shield booster. With the medium shield booster, I could just use like these Tech 2 ones. So we would be a lot cheaper with the medium shield booster right there. So, I mean, we would be a lot bigger of a gank target carrying this stuff. This shield booster is worth a lot. These two are worth a lot. It will put us on gankers' radars a lot bigger than this one. But I still feel like this will give us some slight better survivability. So I don't know. It's a bit of like, on one side, we want to have good stuff, but on the other side, we don't want to have too expensive stuff to attract gankers to begin with. So it could be argued, like, what is actually anti-gank? Would it be more anti-gank to be a less attractive target or like worthwhile target to begin with? Or just something to have some more overall HP? I feel like a lot of people anyway gank Marauders, so we'll probably... I mean, we're not paying attention and being vigilant. We'd probably get ganked even with that medium shield booster if there's a lot of people in local. Oh, I think the EM or the kinetic. I think kinetic was the lowest one on the Module guys, if I remember correctly. Got the cloaking device here. We can use the MWD cloak trick if we ever need to. And let's see now, Module Headhunter mission. Golem looking furious. Who's about to come in here and sort out these Module guys. Let's do a little tap with the MWD. So let's see here. I'm wondering what is the optimal resistance for these guys. So we got EM, kinetic. Okay. So I guess like if you take into consideration their armor, the kinetic would be better, but they have got a very big EM hole in the shields, and I think their biggest HP is the shield. So we'll go for EM. What about the battleships? Let's see about these guys. They've actually got lower kinetic here. Okay, we'll go for the kinetic because it's very good for their armor. Plus, we have the cruisers guys still have very low kinetic resistance, and their armor will go down really quickly. So we'll make our way towards this gate right here. And the good thing, even though we've got a crap lock time with this with the cloaking device, we can still lock up a bunch of stuff at a time because we've got the auto-targeting system. Then we can leave the auto-targeting system on, and then we can just have it keep going and like attacking stuff as we go on, and then we'll keep locking up stuff automatically with the help of this module right here. This is really good. We'll just be able to continue going. Let's see now, how does it feel with boosting? Look, oh, yeah, we can boost up actually quite a bit. What a surprise with the extra large shield booster. Okay, I should be shooting more. So we'll just sit here, Bastion mode, have our auto-targeting system go on, and we can just lock up stuff here and go crazy on these guys. I need to just keep shooting. Not AFK. Important to not go AFK when you're doing missions. Popped. Two-shot. Two-shot is really cool. Now, even though we're using missiles, it takes a bit of time, you know, for the missiles to travel and hit their targets. So it can be, in some ways, it'd be better to use turret weaponry because it'll hit instantly. It's a bit of time wasted. But the cruise missiles are very fast. You'll notice they hit very quick. It's not a long time to hit for them to hit. Like, let's see how long it takes for this lion over here, 70 kilometers away. I don't think it's going to take too long for it to hit. Okay, it's gone a few seconds now since I shot. Oh, there we go. He got a hit. And if we were to use something like the Caldari Navy, it would be even quicker. So we're using the Fury. I think the Fury is the slowest ones. So we can just click out to a pulse. Bloop. There we go. We got our shields to full now. It feels good having this like burst tank, you know. You got this tank where say the NPC is also suddenly increasing DPS. You can just, you know, boost up here and get the good amount of tank for a little bit of amount of time. I'm like thinking of using the Golem for Triglavian hunting with like a sniper version. This would be quite cool where you use the cruise missiles very far away. But I don't really want to because it'll just take a long time for the missiles to hit. Like the cruise missiles are fast, but they're still nowhere near as fast as say like a Tachyon beam laser or railguns. That's why I've also been considering maybe like a Tachyon beam laser Paladin or a railgun Kronos could be a nice alternative to do some L formations if you want to go like the sniper route. I think that'd be quite fun. Because then you could just, what you could do is, since it's not even shield based, it's armor based, and all the stuff is focused on the armor, you could then use an MJD, go really far out, just pop everything really quickly with your like sniper weaponry. That's really quickly. It'll be very fun, I think. So I might try that. Maybe I'll refit my Paladin, or even just get a specific one for sniper fit. That would be quite fun. because it would be a different style. Because I'm used to using the Paladin, relatively, like, not really brawling, because I never really brawl in a Paladin. It's like, oh, naturally, it's got a good range of a ship. But I use the pulse lasers on my Paladin, and it can hit very far. With Scorch, you can hit up to 100 kilometers, so it's like, doesn't feel at all like I'm brawling with that ship. But you can, like, it's got the conflagration at like 30-40 kilometers is the optimal weapon distance for that, so it's still quite close. So being able to hit further away would be really nice. Getting perfect hits on the frigates would also be a cool thing to see. Let's see now, how is it going to go here with application to these little frigates over here? Will they be going down quickly? Nah, it doesn't go down that quickly. So we'll probably want to use our drones right here. Just need to be careful a little bit with these drones, because the Module frigates really like to wreck your drones hard. So we'll go for these little frigates over here. Just keep an eye on these drone aggro, because they can take a, like, can go full 180 for your drones very quickly. Just be careful about that. Alright, let's see how many we've got quite a few frigates that are far away right here. I can maybe start shooting this guy, I don't know. Why is that auto-targeting system not doing anything? I mean, I'm using it. It should be targeting some people. We've got all these frigates locked up here. Did we destroy that frigate? I think I just shot... Oh, you see how we one-shotted that guy? That was a bit surprising how I was able to do that. Sometimes these guys, they project themselves in weird angles. The missiles hit perfectly. Look at that. You see that? One shot. Very strange. Sometimes you just get the good angles on your frigates, and they just, like, pop them real fast. But we want to be really careful with the drone aggro. I don't think it's that they have particularly high amount of drone aggro. It's just that they apply really good to the frigates, because I think they've got these frigates, they apply really good to our drones, because they've got like light missiles, so they'll hit like almost everything. I just want to be very careful with them, because I've lost a lot of drones, even light drones, I think, to these guys, these Module frigates. They can very potent drone killers. Module Bobcat. These guys just have no chance. Like, look where they are. We're pretty much just one-shotting these guys. It's very quite funny how it just goes down so quick. I can even go out of Bastion, no need really. Or maybe start aligning even. Yeah, there we go, one shot. That was good though. We stopped with the... There we go, just easy, easy, easy. Okay, recall the drones please. There we go. Police Golem going to the last room. We could have obviously taken these wrecks, I didn't bother, but it probably would have been a good idea to get some extra ISK by going for that route. Okay, but this is the nice thing about the Golem, okay? You know what? We can just go here, activate this, and just get to work, really. It's as simple as that. We can just destroy everything here. It's like very simple. You just sit here, the spam missiles on all these guys. You can just lock up all these frigates and just destroy the ones that are far away, because it seems like the ones that are far away go down a lot quicker. When I actually lock them up, that is, because of the slow lock time of these guys. See, now popped. And popped. Fully poppity pop. We're using, like, imagine this, we're using Fury missiles and we're one-shotting these frigates. That is pretty... shows how good these cruise missiles are and how powerful the target painters are on the Golem. You can just lock up all these frigates. Take out the frigates, they're going to take a little bit longer to take out. There we go. Popped. And popped. That's a lot of frigates right there. It's just kind of funny, because like, we were able to one-shot these frigates. It's just something I'm not used to seeing. Because, I mean, we're using the cruise missiles, the large weaponry. Then we're using the Fury variant, which will usually be even, like, less application than the other ones, like Caldari Navy. But still, we're able to one-shot these frigates. I think they're also pretty slow. They're not particularly fast, so it helps with our application as well. Obviously, it would be a lot quicker if we had, say, a Paladin or something with like sniper capabilities, because then it would be a bit faster rate of fire. The cruise missiles, they don't have they have a quite long rate of fire, so we're getting a good alpha, which contributes a lot to how we're able to like one-shot these guys the way we are doing right now. We'll have our drones go for the ones that are very close. It'll help a bit, I think. We'll just go for all these guys here, and we'll have our cruise missiles go for stuff that's far away. That'll be easier to just like one-shot them. Feels like everything that's far away is just getting one-shotted. Unlock these guys. Maybe take out some cruisers in the meantime. There we go. Almost two-shotted or one-shotted that guy. Go for this one right here. More frigates. Yeah, they're frying these frigates right here. These guys just so easy. Look how easy these guys are. Fury missiles just dropping these frigates like nothing. Boom. Now this is like you can, if you were to use something like a sniper, you would be so good. Like with the Kronos or the Paladin, you just use MJD and you create this range that we've got right here automatically, and then you're just able to get perfect application really far away with instant hitting damage. It would be so nice. I'm quite tempted to try that actually. See here, the passive tank is like falling slightly, but it's alright. Because we can always just boost up a little bit. You know, whenever we feel like it, we can just decide to boost up and get to full shields. That's how powerful this Golem is right here. A powerful ship indeed. Probably what we could do is, if we wanted to, we could go with the, you know, that we were using the medium shield booster before. And you know how it was nice with the cap stability? Medium shield booster. Pithum A-type medium shield booster. Because this is cap stable and it gives more HP per second than the Pithum C-type. So that could be an option actually. To be able to knock out these like NPCs right here. And having this running all the time, being cap stable. Again, it's not going to be obviously at all close to what we get in the extra large shield booster, but it's still going to be nice. And I think that we can even just check here in Pith. If we go here and copy our fit, because here 1053 HP per second, so it's like a lot of HP per second. With just with a medium shield booster, we're tanking that much, so that'll be great. That'll be really cool, just being able to do that all the time, being cap stable. I don't know, maybe I might even go with that, actually, in fact. I mean, it's nice to have the good burst, but I feel like we're putting a big target on our heads by going with an expensive module like this. I don't know, it's like, it's nice. I'm a bit conflicted right here. I feel like for just resisting ganks, it'll be better with the extra large shield booster in the event that I do get ganked, but overall it might just be a smoother overall experience going with the medium shield booster. Cap stability and all is really nice. We don't want to use our shield booster unnecessarily because we'll run out of cap. But there's also a quite cool thing when you're in the missions that you're able to just use this extra large shield booster and get your shields to max like very quickly. That's one thing I think that's pretty cool, because with the medium shield booster it'll obviously take a bit of time to get to max shields, but here we can just boost this and we'll get to max shields within a few seconds. So it's very nice to see that sudden, like, just, ooh, our shields are max and we've actually got like 200k to spare buffer. It's quite a satisfying feeling. Yeah, the Golem really just doesn't care. He just goes straight through. Okay, so all the frigates are destroyed now. Now it'll be a steamroll of these cruisers, because these cruisers are going to stand no chance. They're just going to get one or two shotted. Look how furious this Golem looks like. He's angry. Very angry. Yeah, I actually think that the cloaking device is a really good option for these L4 missions. Perhaps for like pure blitzing and ISK efficiency, not using a cloaking device will be a better, like, quicker option. But I still think that, like, overall, just general mission running, if you just want to have a chill experience, the cloaking device is quite good, because you can use that MWD cloak trick, and I don't notice a big difference. Like, obviously I do notice when I'm locking up stuff that it does go slower, but especially with this auto targeting system, it doesn't at all feel particularly slow. Like, I'm still able to, like, it'll just target things for me as stuff goes on. So it's just really, overall, it feels like a, I've not felt, it was only that very initial phase where you saw I was like locking up all those frigates, it felt very slow. Otherwise it feels very smooth. It doesn't at all go particularly bad. It's, you know, why is it not locking up stuff here? You should be able to lock up some stuff. It's not locking up any new things. Maybe you have to click again or something. I don't know why it's not doing anything. It's, yeah, targeting range maybe. Strange. We're not locking up anything. I thought that should be locking up more targets, but it's sometimes deciding just not to lock up anything. This is a bit an annoying thing when it comes to the cloaking device, because it's going a bit slower to lock up stuff, but I guess the auto-targeting system is being a bit weird. If you guys know why the auto-targeting system just sometimes decides to not lock up stuff, let me know, because I'll be quite curious. Here we didn't even need to destroy all these NPCs. All we needed to do was destroy the group that's near this like structure over here. But I just did it anyway because I felt like it, because I can, because the Golem sits here with his really... Oh, we should keep going actually, because we still need to destroy some more NPCs. But the Golem can just really do it because it's got the crazy range and the cruise missiles, so it's able to just shoot as much as it wants really far away. It's overall really powerful ship. Just choose through them. I don't have to really think extra. I don't have to maneuver or anything. It just chugs away like an absolute machine. You can just recall our drones, really. They're not doing much here. It's going to take a bit of time to recall later. Last cruiser right here. I'll just turn off Bastion because you don't really need that much. It's going to go down very quickly anyway. And align to Heora to get back to the base. So there we go. Done the mission. Went very smoothly. Really, just for the Marauders for these alpha missions are just so overkill. I wish there was some form of like L5 mission for high sec, because like people are gonna call me, no, Aceface, you're such a risk-averse Care Bear. But really, I'm not. I think it's very dumb to just go in with like a Marauder like this into the L5 missions low sec. People are just gonna wreck your face really hard. They're just going to fall out up gangs, probably even deploy capitals just because, oh, Marauders, they're so costly, so it's just worth even to just deploy a Dreadnought or carry on your face. So it's really, I don't see the risk at all being worth it for the particular Marauders, in particular for the L5 missions. I wish they would have a L5 mission in high sec, but just it gives a lot less. That's all really. I know it's like a niche thing that, you know, the L5 missions, they're particularly specialized for low sec, because otherwise if they were in high sec, nobody would run the ones in low sec. But I feel like they should just make either L5 missions give like a lot less ISK if they were in high sec, or maybe even just since CCP is adding like new, you know, like new player experience stuff, all this kind of, you know, cool stuff, the tutorial and that kind of stuff. Maybe you just make some kind of in between, like maybe L4.5 missions, or, you know, something that's more difficult. We've got the Triglavian hunting, that's nice, but I kind of wish there was some kind of mission stuff as well, because Triglavian hunting can get pretty hardcore. Maybe for like something that is enough to challenge just basic fitted Marauders. Like, you know, you don't have to have full tank or like for Triglavian hunting, but it's like something that more utilizes capabilities, because I really feel like these Marauders, their capabilities are being wasted by doing L4 missions. Just too much, too much. Alright, but anyway, there we go. Golem doing the Module Headhunter mission with an extra large shield booster this time. It's really cool. It feels good to like boost your shields up by a lot, but it also feels good to have a cap stable shield booster. I mean, with a medium shield booster, the A type, we would have, as we saw before, 1k Omni HP per second with the boosters. I mean, that's a lot of HP boosting right there. On the other hand, we have a really good burst shield booster right here. That's useful if like we were to get the case of gankers who would be able to, you know, we would be able to negate some of their DPS at least. So we'll hand this in. Okay, there we go, hand this in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.